Do you need help with finding new music that you've never heard before? Then I've got 4 tips for you today, so let's get stuck in. Remember, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Tip number 1 is Shazam. So, when you're out and about, you're listening to the radio, or you might be in a coffee shop, a bar, a club, depending on where you are, that's the beauty of Shazam. Just quickly get Shazam onto your phone, Shazam the track, and then you've got the listing or the name of the artist and the track. When you get to a computer or onto Spotify later on down the line, you can then save that into your tracks and even go straight into Beatport or somewhere like that where you can just buy it. The other thing is that you can go onto Soundcloud and save it into a playlist there. So that's tip 1. Tip 2 is Spotify. So when you're in Spotify, there are lots of created and curated playlists from other artists and also created by Spotify themselves, which is awesome. And then there's also curated playlists based on your actual like listening, and it will figure out what the music that you like as well. So, but my top tip that I've found is going to the artists curated. So, for example, Disclosure, they've got like a record bag playlist to what they're listening. Now, don't get me wrong, not everything is in the genre that they're in like sort of house music in that realm. They do have some like old school like hip hop and maybe some like different sounds like soul sounds and stuff. But either way, it's like you're drawing upon some inspiration and finding some new music from there as well. Bearing in mind as well, the music in these playlists that you find, it might not be newly released music, it might be some old music that's come out in the 90s or the early 2000s, and in that way you found some new music that you might be inspired to play in your DJ sets. Tip number 3 is SoundCloud. So I like SoundCloud because you can follow specific artists. So I think once you've done like going onto Spotify and going onto like other platforms like Mixcloud, say, and you've got a flavour for the artists that you like, so you can then follow them. And then what happens is those tracks will, new tracks will come up into your stream. On your homepage of your profile onto SoundCloud, and then you can just click play and then listen to new tracks that may be coming out newly released as well, and get some inspiration from there. The thing is if you're doing that, what's awesome is that if you're creating playlists based on your inspiration from all of the different DJs and producers and etc. that you like, you can then use those playlists to then plug into your record box DJ software and start DJing. Although it does cost you a bit of money to sign up to SoundCloud, there are some benefits there. So you've got the music straight away, and then you don't have to bother about downloading tracks from other platforms like Beatport, for example. Number 4 is YouTube. So this is my personal favourite, and I think actually a lot of other people are out there that love music and also that DJ do this as well. But if you haven't stumbled across this, then get into this. This is awesome. So listening to the DJ sets of DJs that have been playing out at like say Boiler Room sets, Mix Mag, Drum and Bass Arena, on the breakbeat.co.uk website. There's one that I absolutely love, and it's a channel called Circle. Check it out. It's the brilliant DJ sets, but the sets are filmed in like random locations that are super beautiful around the world. The most recent one is in Croatia from Disclosure. Slightly off topic there, but the point is that when you're listening to their sets, you can be inspired from the music that they're playing, and then you can draw upon that and play them in your own DJ sets. I've got a bonus tip for you, and that is to check out compilation albums. So back in the day when I was growing up, there were a lot of compilation albums that were like dance hits or greatest hits 90s. There's Ministry of Sound, like compilation packs that you can buy. Now, obviously that was all on CDs back then, but now it's really easy to find these, and actually going onto Spotify or just typing in like compilation albums for a specific genre, like for example Ministry of Sound, you can go through and find some classics that you've probably not heard before, and then you can draw upon those and put them into your DJ sets as well. So compilation albums and mixtapes as well, like of certain DJs. I know on Mixcloud itself there's a lot of that going on with various DJs on there, and you can just get some inspiration and find some new music that you've never heard before, and crack on and start DJing. Like the video, subscribe to Beat Match Guru channel, much appreciated. Click on the recommended video for this and keep watching, so I much appreciate your support. Get out there, start DJing, or at least practice at the moment. So we'll see you next time.